And I think, honestly, I think Michigan would be primed to do the same thing. I think Texas is looking good at the right time, too. There's a lot of teams that are priming themselves for a run. So we'll see because teams are getting better. So I just have
You just don't think IU is what you're saying.
no, I just don't think there's red flags there. There's red flags, which I will
because of
discuss
one
more.
because
How
of
how is
one game at one of the hardest
how
stadiums to play in.
Nah, it's been multiple
how
games that
is you
I've
guys?
seen. We
Multiple game.
I think
we'll
that
Okay.
we'll break it down. We'll break it down.
I don't know about multiple games, but one game, yes, for sure.
I'm knowing what I'm seeing. I know there was a nigga in here who said Miami is
We
this,
don't gotta
Miami's
keep harping
that,
on it. We don't gotta
but
keep harping on it.
nah.
We don't gotta
I know
keep
what
harping on
I know. What my eyes tell me for sure. Um,
it. We don't gotta
nonetheless,
keep harping.
Texas versus Georgia, great game. Texas gets the dub.
Yes, I think
I
that
think Texas.
Georgia,
Uh,
which I've always said is notoriously slow at starting. Everyone says it because it's just common knowledge at this point.
Hmm.
Georgia is notoriously slow starting team. That word was kicking my ass. But I
Hmm.
got it back. We got
mm,
it back. So,
Good dub.
if you're a betting
IU.
person, first quarter, Texas.
mm-hmm.
Or sorry, yeah, first
First
quarter
half
Yeah.
Texas.
Texas.
Maybe first half Texas, but first quarter definitely Texas. And then full game Georgia. Georgia's gonna win that game.
This is what I look at though for that game. I look at Texas defense is still very good. They've been good since day one or since week one. Um, and I also look at Georgia's inconsistencies on offense. When they need to have it, they get it later in the game, but it ain't like they're not dominating like how they normally would. So I think if you're giving Arch confidence, which he's gotten at the last 3 4 weeks, and I just think
Mm-hmm.
he continues to roll week by week by week, and when he gets to Georgia, I think it's going to be a not a virtuoso, but it might be one of his best games.
Well, Georgia's not good at getting to the quarterback, like pressuring the quarterback.
Mm-mm.
Um, they're they're definitely in the lower end this year doing that.
They're not good
They
at a
just
whole lot
have
at anything anymore. Glass.
they got really good athletes on the back end, which is why they can make up for that. But they're not that good at pressuring the quarterback, which is something that you need to be against Texas. Which is why I'm okay with taking that early Texas thing. But there's just a Georgia factor where they just figure out how to win games every single time,
I don't
especially
like it.
at this point in the season.
I
Staples don't want that.
no. It's not that I don't want it, bro. But like, have you watched any Georgia
You don't want
games,
to do it?
Q?
I have.
I've watched
No,
a
I
lot of
actually
Georgia games, bro, and they are not a scary team to play. They're not.
really.
No, they leave a
I
lot to be
wouldn't say
desired.
that they're not. I wouldn't say that they're like not a scary team. What I would say is like
They find ways to win. Don't get me wrong, but that's not
you like
enough later in the
inevitably
year.
lose to them. They're not a buzzsaw like they've been in
No,
previous years where you just know they're going to beat the shit out of teams. That's the difference I think between the two.
it's a fact.
Um, which yeah, it's tough because you're used to them being a buzzsaw, but they're
Mm-hmm.
just not a buzzsaw this year. That's how I feel.
I got Texas money line.
You got Texas money line
And you got to think Georgia beat them twice last year with a different
plus
team, but
five and a
barely beat
half.
them.
You don't like that? I'll take that plus 5.5. If I was you, altered up to plus 7.5. They don't lose by more than a touchdown.
I'm
That's how I feel.
confident. I'm very confident. I'd put $100 on Texas to win, maybe even 200.
Really?
That's how bad he wants them to win.
I don't want them to win that bad at all. It's just what I've seen from Georgia this year, bro. I'm not sold. Like usually coming into the playoff era, Georgia's a scary team. Bama's a scary team. Ohio State's scary. Michigan's scary. Right now, it's completely flip flopped. Ohio State's scary. Texas A&M is scary. IU scary. Teams that you would have never thought are scary. Texas, they're
Mhm.
scary. Like it's just
Texas
not
Tech
the
is definitely
same.
scary.
It's
Yeah.
just not the same. And there's teams that are a little more dominant than Georgia and who can impose their will more than Georgia can this year. And I think Texas' defense can put a stop to all that bullshit from Georgia this week. So,
Oof. I don't know, man. I think this would be the game if it was. I'm with you where I don't think Georgia's going to cover. Do I think they're going to win? I don't know. I don't think they're going to cover though.
you think it's about
That's
how
where
they
my-
finished that fourth quarter?
I think that I honestly think that the game's at Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's in Athens.
Which they've dropped the game there already this year.
They did drop a game there already. I'll give you that. I just don't.
It's tough.
I just don't see Georgia losing another game there this season, bro.
It's
Now,
tough.
that's why I said. I don't think they're gonna cover. I just don't see them losing.
I respect
It's
that.
gonna be close. I just don't
Say-
see them losing though.
Safe bet is Georgia. 100%. That's
Yeah.
a safe bet. I'm not a safe
Yeah.
nigga.
Then why you gonna go ahead and throw 300 on it?
Watch the game.
Okay. All right.
300 on it.
You-
300 on. I'm not throwing 300 on them.
You tell me, nah, because I know Glass gonna say some crazy shit. Nah, I like
Like
Texas
what?
to win that game. I was gonna say pick
I'm
your
gonna say
quarterback.
crazy.
I was gonna say pick your quarterback, Quinn Ewers or Arch Manning late in the season.
Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers.
Yeah,
You mean like last year?
yeah. Based off of what he did against Bama.
Oh, we don't know what that nigga. We don't know what. We don't know, bro. I'm not worried about
What, Arch Manning?
Quinn Ewers. Yeah, Arch ain't my problem here.